Okay, Fat Method members, we are back with week number 3 instructions. And again, you guys should print this off. The button to print these off, this instruction document here is below the video. And again, I would print them off right now before you watch. Just hit the pause button and you guys can take notes on your worksheet here as I talk you through it. Pretty simple, but very effective. We're excited. Now we're going to start the strength training, resistance training program to help add a little bit of muscle and to boost your metabolism. So the nutrition, as far as nutrition goes this week, remember the fat loss accelerator, your fasting days. Try to do 2 24-hour fasts this week. Remember, if you want to go a little bit longer than 24 hours, you definitely can. And again, like Kevin talked about in the video, you'll know if you're ready to go longer or not. You know, if it excites you and you feel a bit of, feel a little bit motivated, you could definitely do like a 36 hours or maybe a 40 hours or 48-hour fast if you wanted to. Now, let's say you start your meals at 6 p.m., your fast, let's say you get done doing your fast at 6 p.m., you can still have 2 meals that night after 6 p.m. So if you wanted to do a meal at 6 p.m. and a small snack at 8 p.m., you definitely can do that on those fasting days. That's totally up to you. Now, on the eating for life days, again, remember, attempt to get 4 to 5 meals. Remember, eat supportively every 3 to 4 hours. Attempt to get a lean protein and a carbohydrate portion in every meal. You want 2 portions of vegetables throughout the daytime. And again, if you want more vegetables on that, you definitely can do that. If you want a vegetable in every single meal, you're more than welcome to, and I highly suggest that you do if you can. Get 2 portions of healthy fats. Remember to avoid the simple sugars and minimize the saturated fats. Your exercise routine this week. This week, you're going to start the resistance training. You're going to be performing my Firm in 15 resistance training program. It's only a 15-minute routine in the beginning, and it's highly effective. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced, if you're an intermediate or advanced person who's been exercising for a while, you can go longer, and I'll talk about that in a second. But you're going to do the Firm in 15 routine then on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then you'll perform the aerobic workouts on the opposite days on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Remember to always warm up and cool down. You should always do like a 5-minute warm up and warm up your body, no matter if you're doing strength training or the aerobic exercise. And then make sure when you cool down again that you stretch. The resistance training routine then, you're going to be using dumbbells and or your body weight for some of these exercises then. For the first couple of weeks, you're going to need to purchase, if you haven't done so, to get some like 5, 8, 10, and 12-pound dumbbells. Now, you can get these really inexpensively at Walmart, or the best place to do is you can go to a garage sale if you don't have any, or just go on Facebook Marketplace or like Craigslist, and you'll be able to find these. Now, typically, if they're used, they're going to be about $1 a pound, but you should be able to negotiate and get them less than that. If you go to Walmart, they're typically like $1 a pound brand new, so you can typically find them a little bit less than that. Now, the great thing about these, they'll last you for the rest of your life. All you got to do is just keep them in your basement or in your exercise room, and they're fantastic pieces of equipment. When I first started out with my training studio at my brick and mortar business, that's all we used was dumbbells. Now, the exercises you're going to be performing are called compound movements, which mean they work several major muscle groups all at once. So you're getting like a really bang for your buck when you do these exercises. Now, this is an extremely efficient way to exercise in minimal time investment, which can result in a significant payoff, which I just talked about. Now, the movements for the strength training routine then, there's 5 movements. You're going to do dumbbell squats, 1-arm dumbbell rows, a dumbbell chest press, dumbbell curls, and abdominal crunches. Okay, and I'm sorry, that's a misprint for the rows. It should say 2-arm dumbbell rows. All right, so the overview then, day 1, you're going to do the Firm in 15 exercise program. Now, if I haven't mentioned this, again, I would highly recommend you do these right when you get up in the morning. That way, you're going to just blow your metabolism through the roof. You're going to feel fantastic. You're going to be wide awake by the time that you get to work. Everybody else is going to be sipping on their coffee trying to wake up, and you're going to feel fantastic. Same thing with the aerobics. If you can do it in the morning, remember, you will burn more fat on an empty stomach. So day 2 then, your aerobic exercise program. Now what we're going to do this week is you're going to do 15 to 17 minutes at 65% of your maximum heart rate. So last week you're going 12 to 15 minutes. We're adding a little bit more time. Now, you don't need to do more than this at this point. The most important thing is focusing on the nutrition. Remember, 80% of your results are going to come from the nutrition plan, 20% from the exercise, but we got to have both. Day 3, then, you're going to do the Firm in 15 routine. Day 4, you're going to do the aerobics. Day 5, the Firm in 15. Day 6, the aerobic exercise. And day 7, remember, is going to be your rest day from the exercise, and that should also be when you have your cheat meals with the nutrition plan. All right, guys, that's the overview of the exercise routine. Now, in the next video, then I'll give you instructions then on the Furman 15 routine. You're going to love it. It's really fast. Only 15 minutes is all you got to do. If you want to go longer, you can, but you don't have to. All right, now if you have any questions about the instructions I just talked about, again, remember to post it in the Facebook group or ask on the weekly Zoom coaching sessions. All right, on to the next video.